We're going to explain how to reset a BYJU's SD card. This process might be slightly different depending on the specific BYJU's device you have, but the general principles remain the same. Remember to always back up any important data before proceeding, as a reset will erase everything on the SD card. Here's a step-by-step guide. 1. Safely remove the SD card. First, you need to safely remove the SD card from your BYJU's device. This usually involves powering down the device completely. Then, locate the SD card slot. It's often a small slot on the side or bottom of the device. Gently press the SD card in to release it. Use a tiny pin or the provided ejection tool if necessary. Once it pops out a little, pull it out gently. 2. Insert the SD card into a card reader. Next, you'll need an SD card reader. This is a small device that plugs into your computer's USB port and allows you to access the SD card's contents. Insert the BYJU's SD card into the SD card reader. Once your computer recognizes the card, you can proceed. 3. Formatting the SD card. Windows. If you're using a Windows computer, open File Explorer. Find your SD card in the list of drives. Right-click on the SD card drive and select Format. Choose a file system. FAT32 is usually compatible with most devices, but exFAT may offer larger file sizes. Ensure Quick Format is checked unless you need a thorough, slower clean. Click Start and wait for the formatting process to complete. 4. Formatting the SD card. Mac. On a Mac, open Disk Utility located in Applications Utilities. Select your BYJU's SD card from the list of drives on the left. Click Erase at the top. Choose a file system like MS-DOS, FAT, or exFAT and give it a name if desired. Click Erase and wait for the process to finish. 5. Reinserting the SD card. After the formatting is complete, safely remove the SD card from the card reader. Then, carefully insert the formatted SD card back into your BYJU's device. Make sure it's properly seated. Power on the device. The device should now recognize the freshly formatted SD card, allowing it to start fresh. This should essentially reset the SD card to its factory default state. 6. Troubleshooting. If you are having problems, ensure the SD card is compatible with your device. Also, try using a different card reader or computer. Sometimes a damaged SD card might not format correctly. If you're unable to format, the SD card might be faulty and require replacement. If the device still doesn't recognize the card, check the device's instructions for any additional troubleshooting steps specific to that model. Contact BYJU support if you continue to experience difficulties.